When All-American kicker Tom Obarski graduated from Concordia-St. Paul this spring and signed with the Bengals, the program went looking for his replacement.
David McCoy tells us how one of the guys competing for the job ended up where he is now, and his story is borderline hard to believe.
There's a term for 29-year-old college students. They're called doctoral candidates.
Hopefully I don't look 29 years old.
Peter Ferris is just a freshman, even though he's the oldest on the team. But when you think about the odd jobs he's worked...
Store manager for Super America. I was a manager for Aldi.
Perhaps a 29-year-old going back to college to try to win a job as a kicker isn't so odd after all.
I just want to improve my life, and that's why this opportunity, I'm taking it so very seriously.
The hopes and dreams Ferris has for his future feel a little familiar. He's like Rudy, if Rudy was pushing 30, had graduated from culinary school, and played soccer in high school for the Rosemount Irish.
I did not play high school football at all.
Maybe the most interesting part of all of this is that Peter taught himself how to kick only 3 years ago.
I actually pulled up my cell phone and I would pull up YouTube and I'd pull up, for example, Blair Walsh or David Akers, because they're very good kickers, and just see what their style is and just kind of try and replicate that.
That's right, he learned watching YouTube.
Basically, yes. Honestly, yeah.
Where do you find a guy like that who hits 60-yarders like it's nothing? A place very few would ever look.
A funny story.
3 years ago, a friend, thinking his amateur football team could use a kicker, and hey, didn't Ferris play soccer in high school? Invited him out. Well, that's putting it politely anyway.
Basically wouldn't leave me alone until I decided to meet him at a field.
Good thing for YouTube, because Ferris didn't know how.
It felt really awkward at first because it's completely different from kicking a soccer ball. I did it for my first year. It's actually pretty bad.
But he got better, and then he got noticed by, of all people, the father of the guy he's now trying to replace. Really is a small world.
Our former kicker, Tom Obarski's dad, actually called me.
His father was watching me play. His daughter is seeing someone on our team.
I mean, his son's Tom Obarski, so he knows what to look for. And when he said he has a leg strength that's close to Tom, I was like, wow, let's look into it. Got film, looked at Peter, and honestly, it was a no-brainer.
Nothing's been promised to Peter. He's still got to go out and win the starting job, beat 2 other freshmen to do it.
I'm not nervous about this.
After all, he can rely on a little more life experience.
I'll do anything I can to make that happen.
Good for Peter. The NCAA approved Ferris for 4 years of eligibility. He says he'll major in business management so he can take his previous management experience and build on it.